guys, and welcome to some more Scourge of War Waterloo. Of course, we are still here at Count d'Erlon's attack. We're doing our best to go ahead and engage. Actually, a lot of British over here on our left side, a ton of Highlanders with a lot of other assorted troops. We've got one of our generals back here sort of taking cover, and I want to move this unit up. So I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm going to move him up because I want him involved in firing on those Highlanders. I'm also going to move these guys up, but I'm moving them up actually with a charge to get rid of those skirmishers. Alright, they will not, they're not going to move, but we're going to move them up anyway, manually, and we'll do the same here with these guys. Come on, boys, get into the battle. Let's take a look over here on our right side. Now, on our right side, things are going a lot better, or at least over here. Our men are already pushing forward. We're going to push these guys to sort of trap the enemy, almost completely trap them, actually. We're going to bring in some reinforcements, and hopefully this is going to go very, very well for us, guys. We're actually... We've also got a bunch of huge army over there on the right side. We're going to have to focus on them, too. So let's go ahead and get over there. We're going to take a look at our position over here. This is our general position at the Highlander area, of course. We've got cannons. Everybody is trying to hit them. Alright, beautiful, guys. So we already have some guys over here in the bushes. I will get to them very soon. Just want to go ahead and start moving our troops into position. We'll get a few of them over here at this orchard. And commence an assault from this position as well. So we're attacking the enemy along every single bit of the battlefield, guys. Right now, things are going well. So I'm going to bring the general, put him behind the men over here. And there we go, they're advancing. Whoa, look at that, guys. The Hanoverians are actually advancing. It might be time to actually take one of these guys and move him here almost immediately. Go, boys, go. We need them on the line now. In fact, we need these guys on the line now, too. So let's send them both over here to the right. Don't let those Hanoverians get any closer, men. As soon as we get them in sight, in a line of fire, I'm going to stop them and begin opening fire on them. There we go. That's good enough. Halt. There we go, guys. Now we should be able to target these Hanoverians and wipe them out. How dare they help the English? Beautiful. These guys could actually stand to be a little bit closer. Damn right, I'm going to double quick march. Are you crazy? Also got some guys over here. Let's bring them up too. And we'll see if we can't go ahead and actually flank the Hanoverians. Just want to make sure they're aiming the right position. That's not very good. You can always set it up once they get there, but I like to get it ready beforehand. Look at that, guys. If I were the enemy, I'd be very concerned. And we're going to send one unit up here as well to commence the charge on that right flank. Let's take a look over here. How are things going? Alright, the enemy is definitely putting up a good fight. You can see all the Frenchmen down over there. In fact, we'll get closer and get a better look. But let's hope that my men are still in position. No, they're not. They've moved back, guys. The Highlanders have successfully pushed back most of our men. I'm going to bring them up once again, but these guys are not playing around. I will tell you that right now. The Highlanders are rough. Now, luckily, we have taken the fort. That was our first major objective to take. But whether or not we can beat these guys over here is going to be a totally different story. Al attack, men, al attack! We must beat the Highlanders. They're probably the best force that the enemy has right now. And there we go. One of our units, another one of our units pulled back. I'm going to grab Jean-Louis Aymon and move him back as well. I don't want a dead general. It's the last thing we need. But so many Frenchmen down here. Now, these are not Frenchmen right here. These are actually Dutch. But the guys in the dark blue, they are French. The light blue are Dutch, of course. Stop moving, no! So you see, they're actually turning to engage this unit of Highlanders. And it's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and fight them off. Let's go ahead. I want them to hold. These guys are moving way too much. Look at those exploding shells. That's actually coming from the enemy line, and trust me, those things explode over us and fire down like that. It is devastating. Now I think we can take this position. I'm going to see if my men have the balls to charge. They certainly do. Let's go for it. Those guys don't, and of course not. They have been through hell and back. Let's take these guys to replace these men over here. And sure enough, it looks like the enemy's pulling back. Beautiful, guys. I actually want to get my guys over here in the bushes. Once again, it just gives us a better line of sight. But let's keep our eyes on those Highlanders. Alright, this is good. This is good. Come on. Just get into place and start shooting. It's not a contest. I'm going to have these guys start firing too. I think this is a perfect position. And I really want to see those Highlanders go down. Come on, men. They're moving forward. Are they going for a charge? I think the Highlanders might be going for a charge. Maybe not. No, they're just getting closer. Let's actually put these guys on volley fire. We'll do the same with these guys right here. Boom! Massive volley fire there. Smoke all along the line. And unfortunately, these guys have decided to aim at this unit. I don't want that to happen. So let's move up. I want to make sure that they're aiming at this unit of Highlanders. Beautiful. Those Highlanders are getting hit hard, guys, as you can see there. Want to make sure all of our units are still moving. In fact, they are. Wow. Guys over here are doing exceptionally well on the right. We'll get over there before the end of the battle. The Highlanders are certainly putting up a hell of a fight. I mean, one of the scary things is they actually have 2 units of Highlanders now. That definitely complicates things. But we still hold the fort, so let's try to remain positive. We also still have a unit over here. I'm going to move him out this way. Let's get to the right. Alright, so over here with the Hanoverians, we probably want to send some reinforcements, although we're doing pretty well. One thing that's not good is one of our forces seems to be turned completely away from the enemy, and we're going to have to wheel them back into formation. So let's do that. But once we've wheeled them, they're going to be doing beautifully. No! Sorry. Easy fix. Easy fix. Alright, look at that. Wow, we are firing directly into the Hanoverian troops. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. So we're actually doing very well on the right side here. It's probably due to the immense amount of cover we have. It's really assisting. But of course, this side over here could still pose a threat. Another issue is if you see over here, the Hanoverians still have a whole lot on their left flank. But we're trying not to focus on it too much. And there we go, our men are moving up. That's good. Primarily because I think we can beat them here and not have to worry about that right flank. If we hold this position, you know, that's all we really need to take. This guy I'm going to lead here. See no reason to move him. Let's see what's going on over here. Alright, we're in a fight with the North Gloucestershire Regiment again. And we have actually gotten into fights with these guys before and defeated them. Hopefully we can do it a second time. In fact, we're going to go ahead and charge. Here we go, men. Forward. I'm going to move these guys in to tackle. I actually want these guys to completely... Where's the button? Never mind. We'll just go ahead and reform them entirely manually. There used to be a button to actually make them reverse entirely. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. There we go. We must win against the North Gloucestershire Regiment. And even our commander here is slashing with his sword, or the commander of this regiment. I just saw some Frenchmen go down. Oh, no. That's going to leave a nasty stain on the battlefield, but we have managed to make them run, guys. In fact, we've not just managed to make them run, we've taken them prisoner, which is perfect. And the British are definitely pulling back all along the line, except for over here. This is our main trouble spot, as it were, and that's dealing with the Highlanders. Let's get up closer to the Highlanders. It looks like we may be about to break them, and they have put up just an amazing fight. I've got to give it to the Highlanders. We've had these guys on volley volley fire the entire time. So they've just been taking huge volleys of fire, and there we go. The Highlanders are pulling back a bit, not quite retreating though, just reassessing their position. So this is not any easier, guys. Don't worry. These guys are incredible. Look at that. The Highlanders and the Regiment of Foot from Cornwall are putting up a monumental fight. I want to see if we can bring in any more units. And indeed we can. These guys can get in quickly. These guys are already on the way, and they should be able to help significantly. But I'm going to put them over here by this tree. Right in front of the tree. Go, boys. Alright, what's going on over here? Let's get these guys set up. It looks like the British are sending some reinforcements to help their Hanoverian allies, and we can't have that. That's just unacceptable. We've also got some reserve troops. Right now, I don't think we need to use them. This is the one front where our reserves can remain in reserve and guard the general. Fire, men! Fire! Allez, allez! Alright, our men are getting into position here. And let's see on this right side how things are going. Could be going better. Could be going better. Is this unit still moving up? Yes, they are. And not to mention, we have this unit right here, the reinforcements we sent up. They're going to be engaging the enemy really quickly. I'm going to get over there. And I'm going to take this unit and get behind the enemy. I think that, finally, the enemy might be in some trouble. I should say the enemy Highlanders. Now, we're actually bringing up 3 reinforcing squads from our original position there. You can actually see the exploding shells. Look at all those Highlanders, but this is the one I'm concerned about right here. I'm going to have them halt right there and start firing at the enemy. And look at what we've done to the enemy Highlanders. Of course, they still fight on, but that's a lot of dead and wounded Highlanders there. So this is actually the unit we brought up from the fort. As you can see, we've left the fort, and we are now directly in combat. Now, some could argue that we should stay at the fort, defend it, and face the enemy that way, but I actually don't even want them to have a chance at it. I'm bringing my men out to defeat them first, and as you can see, they're already sort of reforming to face the incoming regiment, ignoring this one on the left. And that's going to give us a great time to, or a great chance to go ahead and just whittle down their numbers. Come on, men. Put these guys on volley fire as well, just because there aren't many men in this particular army. And let's make sure that these guys are in front of the general and not behind him. Beautiful, guys. It's looking all right. The enemy still has a tremendous amount of artillery over there on the left, but I'm hoping we can push through. Let's grab these units here, and let's start hitting their artillery. In fact, I'll grab these guys and see if we can charge. Fortunately not, but we could certainly move forward faster and intimidate the enemy. There we go. Let's also grab this general and move him up over here. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this particular series. If you are, don't hesitate to let me know in the chat box down below. And obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And we've got a lot more Highlanders to deal with. As you can see, they're sending in 3 new regiments. 2 new regiments. This might also be another regiment set out in skirmish formation of Highlanders. So it's going to be interesting to see how our men deal with this, guys. And the battle should be a true testament of French win. We shall see how we do. Vive la glorieuse France and vive le General. And I think we're about to kill Horatio Churchill. And we may be able to kill Horatio Churchill. I don't know, but he's very close to my men. I'm going to go ahead and charge and try to capture him. Get him, boys. There we go. He's down. Horatio Churchill has been killed by the glorious French army, guys. And actually going to continue the charge. No reason to stop it, honestly. And see if we can wipe out these Hanoverians over here on the left. Well, our left, their right. Their left, our right. Wait, their left. All right, there we go. Yes, finally. Here we go. Vive la France! We can do it, men. Glorious! Glorious! We have done it, guys. We have taken the enemy prisoner. I'm now going to go ahead and turn towards the enemy, and we shall end this part. Hope you guys are liking it, and please let me know in the comments down below. Yes! British General. Take care, guys.